Hello, I am Dr. Mini Nair, founder and chief physician of Ayur Healing Ayurveda and Siddha Hospital, 18th Main, Koramangala, Bangalore. Yeah, there are a lot of food which actually interferes with the basic mechanism of this hormonal absorption, as well as when supplemented with synthetic hormones. These food or nutrients will actually inhibit the body's capacity to absorb them. So there are a lot of food items actually which does so, and then just by taking medicines alone will not help. We need to be very careful on the kind of food that we take along with that. So when it comes to the food, we should have a thorough understanding of how each food will actually have its own effect on our system. To understand that, we already know that having hypothyroidism or hyperthyroidism for that matter, actually it's an imbalance and it happens in the metabolic activities of our body. So when we take certain foods, for example soya for that matter, soya has phytoestrogens which actually inhibits the absorption of the hormone in the system. So a person who is suffering from hypothyroidism and will definitely have to be very careful in taking food which contains soya or soya milk drinks in similar form. Then the next food item that we can actually talk about is the cabbage or the broccoli. This food also has the tendency to actually prevent the iodine absorption in the system. This iodine is actually essential for the basic activity of your thyroid gland. This inhibits, so in that case excess usage of cabbage or broccoli can also be avoided. Then what we see usually in case of these hormonal imbalances is the weight issue. So basically when someone is suffering from thyroid gland disorders, the first thing that we need to be avoiding is the fatty food items, because this contribute to a lot of body weight. And then even sugar also actually contribute to the body weight, so thereby that also has to be avoided. So anything that is processed also, processed because processed food contain a lot of sodium. This sodium, when it is a larger quantity in our body, actually you tend to develop water retention. Water retention in the body can actually cause puffiness of the face, bloated abdomen, and sometimes even swelling like the pedal edema and all. So in such cases, avoiding processed food or canned food also helps in controlling thyroid, or it also actually doesn't come in the way when we are taking a synthetic hormonal supplement. Then the other food items that we can actually take care is milk and its products too. Again, these being very contributing to our body weight, can actually be restricted on milk and its product, as they usually help in gaining a lot of weight. Then what we see is even coffee. Indulging in more than 1 cup of coffee per day also actually brings about a lot of changes in the thyroid levels. That is because the caffeine in the coffee seem to actually interferes or in the absorption of the hormone in the system. And then the alcohol consumption, that also has to be drastically reduced or cut totally off from your diet, is because alcohol interferes with the functioning of the thyroid gland.